So my second interaction involved taking Ben, my guest, to an American party. I didn't really know what to expect in this interaction. I thought maybe he would like it, and maybe I'd feel like I was doing something he and I both liked. But I wasn't sure. I didn't really know what to expect. I had in my mind before we went, it would either go really good or really bad. I didn't think it would be a happy medium. I don't think he would. Oh, it was okay. I thought it was either going to go terribly bad, which I didn't hope for. I was praying to God it didn't go bad, but I was really hoping it went good. Going in, I was most concerned that again he would not like it. I was really scared that he would not like it because I didn't want to put him through an experience that he wouldn't like. He was taking his time to go do something, and I kind of hyped it up that it was going to be fun, and I was hoping he'd really like it. And I was concerned that maybe he wouldn't understand the true social activity of an American party. It's not just having fun, but it's meeting people. Meeting new friends. Trying new things. I was also concerned that maybe I wasn't do good enough, and I wouldn't be like almost a good tour guide in a sense. Maybe it'd be my fault if something got lost in translation and maybe he didn't like it or something like that. So, at first when we entered the party, I could tell Ben was a little off. He didn't quite know what to do or what he needed to do to have fun. There were activities that he could have partaked in. He's over 21, so he could have. And I explained to him that I wasn't going to pressure him into anything. I thought it was important that he understand that because, I didn't want to pressure him into anything, whether it was, activities that are normal at a party that are, not everyone can do, or something simple as dancing. I didn't want to pressure him into anything. So, I thought it'd be important for him to kind of start out on his own. I encourage him to introduce himself to others and, maybe start up a conversation. I wanted to stress to him that, at a party, it's kind of up to himself to kind of make it what it is. But, I was also there guiding him. I wasn't necessarily telling him do this and do that. I was encouraging him in. But at the same time, I was there because I knew he'd have questions. And I was more than welcome to answer any questions that he had and also help him and introduce him to people. So, I wasn't just leaving him alone, but I encouraged him to, kind of go out and do a little bit of stuff on him by himself. I didn't want to breathe down his neck or anything. I wanted to be there just enough to where when he had questions and I could introduce him to just enough people to where it would kind of throw him off into something else. When I started to introduce him to people, he started to feel more comfortable. He was opening up and speaking to people. Ben knows a good amount of English, so he's able to, start to connect with people pretty soon. It doesn't take a lot of work, but, sometimes things here and there get lost in translation. But, when I started introducing to people, I saw that people were embracing him and talking to him just like anybody else was, just like they would treat anybody else. And MSU is very diverse, and also at that party it was very diverse. Many different people there for him to just relax and dance and have a good time. There were people there to teach him some dance moves that Ben really liked, and he just liked being there and having a good time, and he loved dancing and interacting with people. At the end of the party, he was exhausted, but he was telling me that he still wanted to be there and still be with the people at the party. So I encouraged him to get the phone numbers and try to connect with them and be friends with them more than just this one party. And he actually did get people's numbers, and from what I hear, he's hanging out with those people now. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now, the differences between cultures, I noticed the main difference between cultures was first he was a little timid, he didn't quite know what to do and who to talk to. I think in my culture we just kind of know what to do, just jump right into it, and it can be a little scary if you're not quite sure what to do and you're new to everything. I also noticed in the situations that, I was kind of guiding him to just have fun, and maybe he's not used to having that much fun and maybe just relaxing. Maybe his relaxing takes a little bit of work, but at a party, in my culture, you just go in and you just try to have a good time, do whatever you have to do to have a good time. There's not like a set rule to anything where maybe before then he's used to, just having someone lay out everything, where at this point we kind of just create things on our own at a party. So, also he was a little scared, but I think that's definitely a little bit of culture shock and everything, something new. At the end, he told me he was happy that I took him, and I was also happy that I took him, so it was a good time.